Kendrick was able to get some more touches on Saturday. What did you see now that he finally got the ball in his hands?
Yeah, I think he's everything, we thought he could be. He's super explosive, good ball in hand, smart kid, does everything right, and, I think he's electric when he touches the ball.
Coach, obviously some of the substituting all the time is to get the right guys for the right plays out there. How do you all balance trying to do that and just maybe building some rhythm?
Yeah, that seems to be a hot topic. I think the biggest thing, as a coaching staff, you're always trying to put the right personnel in places, right, to get yourself the best advantage that you can give yourself. We got about 6 guys in the receiver room that we feel pretty good about. Kendrick Law being a guy that we, want to, center some things around and get him some good, easy touches and stuff on the perimeter. But like I say, we just got to work through it, and I think we have, and we, so everything operationally could be what it needs to be to go and play our best.
What part of the passing offense, what are you telling your guys to, hey, this is what we can do to make this operation look better?
Go and do their job. I think I got to do my job. Everybody got to do their job. They got to do their job. Start worrying about things that don't matter. At the end of the day, whatever your assignment is, that's what you got to do. Everybody, I said it when I got here. No matter what, my job is to get the best out of my group. As a receivers coach, get the best out of your group, and that's what I'm going to continue to do every day. Those guys have done a tremendous job listening, taking coaching, taking accountability. And like I told them, each week we just got to continue to get better and better and better, and hopefully, operate and do what we got to do. But you guys are here for a reason. You all are brought in to do something, and we got to do our job.
To that end, your kids, everyone we've talked to, said they like you because you drive them so hard to be better.
I think that's your job as no different as a parent, no different as Coach Stoops as the head coach, no different as Bush as the offensive coordinator. Their job are to make me better. So when Stoops is on my butt or Bush is on my butt, I don't take it personal. It's too much life to be lived to take accountability or somebody holding me accountable personal. I got a job to do at the end of the day. No different than the receivers, no different than every other position group. We have to do our job, and we have to do it at a high level, and my job is to get the most out of them. And if it ain't going right, my job is to give them answers or find answers for them and instill in them confidence, point blank, period. And like I told them, no matter what happens during the game, stay calm, stay cool. Our job is to finish that 60 minutes and go play football, and my job is to stay on them as much as I can so they can get the best out of themselves and see it.
What are those 3 freshmen that we heard so much about in camp in terms of their progress and maybe being able to contribute?
I think they're doing really good. They're all, they're all a play away. Cam Miller's really good. Quisenberry's really good. DJ Miller has been battling some stuff, but he's really good. And those guys are 1 play away. And I got full faith in all of them that they can go out and do their job.
The running game has been really strong for you guys through 2 weeks.
Yep.
That should open up some opportunities. Are you kind of stressing that with your guys? Hey, we're going to have our chances.
I'm telling them to be blue collar, do our job. I kind of said it since day one. And, it comes with doing your work. If our job is to go block 70 times a game, we'll go block 70 times a game. If our job is to go block 40 times a game and, be open over the top 30, that's our job. So whatever it takes, those guys have bought into what it's going to take to win. And sometimes it's going to be catching, 15, 20 balls. Sometimes it's going to be catching no balls. But as long as we get a W and making sure that we're doing things clean, smooth, and easily, that's our job.
When you're managing all these guys and you're trying to get these guys their opportunities, get hot, how frustrating is it in some of those games, like with JJ's out of bounds catch that's taken back, Troy's catch in the last game that gets taken back?
Yeah, like I told those guys, let's just keep doing what we're doing. It is, I get it, they're competitors, they got a unique skill sets, they want to put it on full display. But it's all going to come to fruition. We just have to be patient, continue to trust the process, continue to trust your work habits, and we're looking forward to when it does.
Did you guys get any clarity from the league on the one formation where Coach Stoops seemed to say Monday he thought that was awfully close to being illegal?
We can't make it close as a receiver. And, we just can't make it close. He pointed on, but it doesn't matter. Don't make it close. Our job is to not make it close, point blank, period. And it's a learning lesson.
For fans, how does that process work? The receiver goes and checks with the guy?
Yeah, you always got to check in. But, that was play, I want to say, 8 of the game. He has to check in. Let's not make it close. Point blank, period. We got a job to do. My job is to make sure I continue to give my guys the knowledge that they need so they can go out there and function and play at a high level, and I'll continue to do such.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.